the fuck out.
So how am I racist?
There are resources for low-income families.
Don't tell me what to do with my transition. Don't tell me what to do with my money and my life. I can't afford
what
this
to
shit.
do with your money.
At the age of 25, I can afford this shit, and you're now putting me on a background being like, I don't know how you got.
But you're
dude, like, don't tell me what to do. This is ridiculous.
Internet saying that there are no fucking resources available.
I didn't say that.
Bullshit.
Holy fuck! I didn't even say that either. It has no words in my mouth either.
If you want the fucking resources, you'll fucking find them.
God, you guys are insufferable. Nobody fucking likes you.
Dude, there are so many resources available, but
I didn't make the claim that there wasn't, but I have other priorities, like paying rent.
What does paying your rent have to do with a free fucking resource?
Free resources if I can obtain them. With what insurance? Also, I have to be insured to even get mental health. I don't have insurance.
F-R-E-E.
You want to know shit about my life or what it's like to be poor? You all have your shit covered. That's why.
There are literally.
I don't know what it's like to be fucking poor. Do you know my fucking
life?
Like, honestly, like fuck all of y'all. This is ridiculous.
Wait,
this is genuine. You're
I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be poor.
Echo. That's why you have me up here. Fuck you.
Bug, I was homeless for 2 years. I don't know what it's like to be poor. Okay. I was homeless for a couple years. I was jobless for over a year.
The problem is the lack of looking for resources and just making the fucking excuse.
Right.
And I'm so sick and tired of hearing that there aren't resources available when there are so many places. And if you live in an area where resources aren't available to you, reach out to your fucking community because they'll fucking find a way to get you to an area where resources are available to you. So shut the fuck up with that.
Right. And look,
I'm so sick and tired of hearing fucking excuses.
Yeah, and look, when I had to get my second letter to get my bottom surgery, there wasn't one around to help me. I literally spent like 2 months looking online at resources, connecting with over 24 psychiatrists, and finding one that would help me. And the one I actually found that helps me works with transgender people based on donations. If you can't afford it, they will do it for free because they rely on donations from other people. And I donated them $200 so that way it could help out someone else. But there's resources available.
There are in many areas, but we have to make the excuse that the resources aren't available so that it makes it for a better sob story, right? We have to put the collective sob story out there. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Besides the resources, the whole point is in 2026, state of Tennessee is pushing for a fucking registry of transgender and transsexual people. You're not going on that list. When they make shit like that federal, you're not going on those lists. You are not the target of anti-trans laws. You can keep doing what you're doing, and you're fine. People like Tabby, people like me, who are medicalized, who have a record, we are going on that list. We are going to be targeted. We are the first and foremost that they're going to target after the children.
And you're just going to wipe the drawn-on mustache off your face, put your Hello Kitty jammies back on, sit in your little pink room on your daddy's house, and cry about privilege.
Yeah, anybody doesn't know, state of Tennessee is pushing a legislation to create a registry of transgender people. State of Tennessee is the testing ground for it.
Yeah, similar to a 3pedia registry.
Yeah. So this is what's happening. And you want to sit there and fucking tell people like us that are medicalized on HRT who have socially transitioned and done something that your voice is bigger or you're the fucking person. No. No, our struggles are not the same. And I support baby trans and people self-IDing. But, like, hello, when we look at a fucking risk factor, we're the ones fucked.
And claiming that you have no money or stuff like that, that's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. If you really... When I had my dysphoria, before I was able to get on E, I started making changes at the surface level that didn't cost anything. Now, for the argument of, I don't owe you... If you're going to speak on trans stuff, yeah, I think you do. I'm sorry. If you're going to talk on trans issues, then you owe some kind of transition, more than just changing your pronouns on a bio.
Right.
And then, like Puck said, there are resources out there in every state, even the transphobic ones, even Florida and Texas and Oklahoma. If you really want it, you can go out there and find the help you need. If you're not finding the help you need, you ain't looking. You're being performative on TikTok, so people will look at you.
Yeah, and nobody has to present masculine. Nobody has to present feminine. But when we talk about having gender dysphoria, which they said they have a diagnosis of gender dysphoria from when they were younger, and you have an incongruency, this picture, when you go on live and when you go through the world, you're not giving any type of dysphoria, incongruency, nothing like that. If you really have dysphoria, then what are you doing about it? Because it ain't medicalization, and if finances are your reason, there's social change. Like, if you're that dysphoric about being a woman and you are a man, there's social changes you can do to help alleviate that change.
But that might get them bad attention. They might actually have to deal with consequences of being trans then.
Yeah, they might have to actually deal with it. Point of Pride is also a good resource for testosterone if you struggle with it. Just saying. Let me add a source. And let's go. Window capture. Not that one. Let go. Down below. It went down below. Look, Point of Pride. Right. This is Point of Pride's website. Point of Pride HRT Access Fund is a scholarship-like program that provides direct financial assistance to transphobes who cannot afford their gender-forming hormone replacement treatment. They've partnered with Plume, Fox, QueerMed, QueerDoc, TrueU, Spectrum, and other resources. So Point of Pride is a resource if you cannot afford your HRT, and that's your goal. Nobody's saying you have to do these things to be trans, right? At least I'm not. But there are resources if your issue is financial concerns where you can't afford it. So when you make up excuses, like, we're not the same.
Okay, catch me up because I just got here and it was not showing up. What's the tea?
Yeah, so basically my point is 2026, unmedicalized cis-presenting trans people are not at risk the same way that those of us that are medicalized and those of us that have socially changed anything are at risk of being targeted. So, like, state of Tennessee is pushing to create a registry of trans people Presenting trans people who are unmedicalized will not be on that list. Our struggles are not the same. If we sit down and do a risk assessment, they are low risk for being targeted. Those of us that are medicalized and transition, we are higher risk to be targeted for anti-trans law and discrimination, both systemically and socially. So it's not invalidating anyone. It's just recognizing like they are going to be not targeted as to where we are. I do support anybody that does like medicalize on HRT, social transitioning. Self-IDing is always the first step, so that is valid. I always love and support baby trans. What I don't support are people claiming to be trans with no incongruency or dysphoria, i.e. cis men trying to say they're trans just to get into spaces. And people that make absolutely zero life changes except pronouns. Bug says they have gender dysphoria, that they were diagnosed with it, and they are trans with an incongruency. I am questioning, saying incongruency where? And then they said they can't do HRT because of financial reasons. And that's been the roadblock for them, that they are just now getting financially stable. And here is Point of Pride, which is a resource where Bug can get HRT and stuff like that, where it is fully funded and support them. But there's no resources out there for people.
So 2 issues I have with this. Number one, Bug is a trans man. He identifies as a trans man, but he also identifies as a femboy. So like he can look as feminine as he wants and still be a trans man. Secondly, those programs take years to get into. They're not easy to get into.
Oh, I know, but there's options and there's routes and, you know, there's
and
ways to look.
Bug is 19, right? Isn't he? Or 20?
Bug, how old are you?
I'll be 25, but you also need an ID. I don't have an ID.
Yeah.
So I need
What's
my
that?
ID, which is why I said when I get my ID this week is when I will start to apply for said programs. You guys don't know shit about my life or what I've been through to sit here and like make fun of my struggles on a fucking background.
So very much like y'all don't know anything about my life, my struggles I've been through, the multiple self-deletion attempts because of my gender dysphoria, and all the shit I've been through my life, but you make assumptions about stuff I've gone through.
I don't care about anything that you've gone through. I have never made assumptions about anything you've gone through. I don't sit here and platform that I'm more trans than you or make any claims that I am.
I've never
because
said
I
I'm
don't.
more
I don't do that
trans
to
than you.
people. I don't know why you think this is a good idea for you to do.
I've never said I'm more trans than you.
And I've never made the claim that they won't come after me. Or that they will come after me. I've never made the claim that I'm not cis-passing either. You're putting me up here in the background as if I've made some type of claim that when they go after trans people, I'm going to be one of the first ones they come after. I've never made this claim in my life because I know what I look like and I know the privilege I have.
Yeah,
You sure found passing thing comment funny yesterday on your live, didn't you? Got a lot to say then.
Yeah, when I was talking about my experience of struggling to like get HRT, yeah, I did make those claims. Yeah, because it is a struggle for me.
I mean, I will say that these type of things is like it's what makes it hard too for trans people to get the medication that they need. For example, Bug has socially transitioned but hasn't physically transitioned because that's what society expects him to do.
But also,
So-
you're making the assumption that I never want to in my life, or that I'm never going to. I've made the claim that if I was never able to, I would be content. But I want to. This is something that I want to access. It's not like I haven't made the efforts to access this stuff.
So
I understand what I look like and the privilege that I have, but it's also a struggle to acquire HRT for me. It has been since I've been a teenager. I got diagnosed with gender dysphoria when I was 13.
So, Bug, what social transition have you done? And this is just not a dig, it's just pure inquiry. Because instead of making an assumption about your social transition, I'd rather ask.
Every single person around me in my life refers to me as he and as a man. They treat me as a man within my life. They have been doing so for the past decade. I have made appointments. I have been to multiple consultations for hormones. It's not like I haven't. I have been out since I was 13.
And I will say measuring someone's transness versus someone else's transness is not fair. Because
No,
like
that's
it's
not
like
what I'm doing. But Bug and them and the Loser Crew decided to make some bold assumptions about who I am, what I've been through in my life.
I never made
So I
any
am
bold assumptions about
comfortable.
who you were.
You held
oh,
lives on it. So
I've
On
been
what?
AFK for a minute, so I don't know what's going on. But
you're good.
it seems like you were measuring your transness versus Bug's
Considering you
transness.
have me up
Nope.
here as not valid, yeah,
Okay.
you literally are, Echo. So I don't know why you're backtracking now. You have me up here on the background as
No,
not valid.
I've literally, people have come in here the whole time and I'm like, this is a trans man. Bug is a trans man.
Then why
I've
would you make this
never
fucking
once,
background, Echo?
I've
You're saying I'm
never
not valid.
once
Claiming to be
said
trans with a
that,
no
I've
incongruence. I
never
have
once said that you're a
incongruence.
woman. Incongruence
I didn't
where?
say you said I'm a woman. You have me up here as not valid, and then you're saying claiming not to be trans with no incongruence or dysphoria. I'm diagnosed with gender dysphoria and zero life change except pronouns. I have made life changes. I've been to multiple different consultations for for hormones, and even I had a consultation for top surgery when I was fucking 17. Unfortunately, I had parents that didn't accept who I was and told me no because I was on their insurance. Making the claims that I'm not valid, and you've said it up here. You said multiple times. You're like, well, like you're not going to have the same struggle as me. I never claimed that I would, because also you're a woman. You're a femme presenting person. I'm on the mask side of the spectrum. I'm never actually ever going to have the same struggles as you. You face trans misogyny. I'm trans misogyny exempt.
But see, y'all
I would
sit there
never
and
make the claim that we face the same struggles.
See, y'all sat there and you sit there on the Reddit, you sit there in your lives, and you sit there and talk about assumptions about me, who I am, and what I've been through. That's the
I didn't
problem.
say anything about what
Like,
you've been through.
This is all about assumptions. And in society,
I never
people
made
are
anything
going
about what
to
you've been
assume that
through.
you're a woman. People are going to assume that you're a woman that don't know you.
Yes, Echo, I know this. You're not telling me anything different that I don't know. You're sitting here up on a panel telling everybody that society's going to view Bug as a woman. No fucking shit, Echo. I've literally said this in my own lives before.
But you make assumptions about other people. You platform a
Echo,
lot.
I don't make assumptions. I make assumptions based on your own behavior. I've never made assumptions about your life or the entirety or what anything you've been through. I said you were racist because you like defend racism. That's what I said, Echo. And if that's a problem for you, then that's a problem for you.
That's a
But
whole
sitting
nother
here,
topic. That's a whole nother
I never
topic.
claimed about anything about any of your life. I don't anything you've ever been through at all. That's not anything I've said because I don't dictate about people's trauma. I don't talk about people's trauma like that, bro.
Yeah, you don't even know what I've been through. That's not for me to talk about. Yeah,
I've never said anything about what you've been through.
You and your whole Loser Crew don't know shit about me and what I've been through in my life.
Okay, and I've never made the claim that I did or care. I don't care.
Yeah, but you've held lives time after time talking about me and shit I've been through.
No,
like making assumptions about me.
The only live that I've ever held was when we were talking about the Reddit yesterday. And that was that's the only thing I've ever said. The only thing I've ever talked about was the situation that occurred between us. But because before that situation, I liked you, Echo. But I have never talked about your life or anything you've been through, invalidated your trauma in any type of way. I have never said anything like that, ever. Because that's not me. I don't invalidate people's trauma. I block people when they come to me and they're like, hey, this person's problematic. And I'll do it without proof.
Clearly not, because y'all have held multiple lives about people that are problematic or that you say are problematic.
Provide proof.
Y'all have held multiple lives, and not defending Aaron, but y'all have held multiple lives on Aaron. Y'all have held multiple lives on Hayden.
And I said
and you've held lives on me.
Here's the thing, what I said about Aaron. What Aaron went through, Probably traumatic as fuck. And exactly, I don't invalidate people's trauma. Their trauma is their trauma. I don't invalidate people's trauma, but I talk about the situations that occur to me and happen to me. I have never once in my life gone through somebody's life and their experiences and been like, this is not valid, this is not valid, this is not valid, this is not valid. I have never once done that in my life. Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for what actually people have done, the actions they have committed. That's what I've talked about in my lives. If my mods have done that, then I'll have a conversation with them later and we'll have a conversation in the fucking server about it. But I have not done that. And the person you have on your background is me.
Yeah, because you've held lives and you've come at us too. So, like, you want to even sit there and say, "Oh, this is in response because you're dragged down the Reddit." I don't care if I get dragged down the Reddit. That doesn't bother me. Y'all are nobodies online, and the loser crew, for a fact.
See, I told you this is just retaliation and you getting dragged on the fucking Reddit. That's all this was.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because, like, y'all want to host space and talk about me and trash talk me, and you want to go on the Reddit and trash talk me, I am allowed to respond however I see fit. And if that
but you're not responding to what we're saying on the Reddit. You were just being classist. That's all you're doing. You're not responding to anything that's actually being said on the Reddit. You are just dragging me and my experiences as a trans person.
There are resources. I'm sorry that you had it harder than some people, but you definitely did not have it harder than me.
Echo, I don't care. And I didn't say I did. I never made the claim. Why do you keep making this about you?
Because y'all have made some bold fucking assumptions about me.
Nobody made any assumptions other than that you were racist. Yes. And that was the only claim anybody ever made about you, you stupid fuck.
It sounds like there's a lot of hurt here from what I can tell, right? And Echo, like, I can tell that obviously whatever lives were held, it sounds like you're hurt by them. And that's valid, right? But I don't think that what you're doing here is what you want to be seen for or known for. And this, from what I know, you like, this goes against like who you are. So like, I don't know why. I mean, talk about the hurt. That's fine, but I don't think that you're realizing that this is going to cause. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to harm you in the long run, like your community. Like,
look, I if you had me up here, right, and it was a thing of like you were mad that like again like the lives about you or whatever, that would be one thing, Echo. But you were sitting here being classist towards me. You were sitting here like you literally have it up here, and now you're backtracking and saying no, well, I'm not. Actually, I said you're valid the whole time. You have me up here saying I'm not valid and that I don't have gender dysphoria.
Yeah, I've never sat there. I've never sat there and said that you're not a trans man. I haven't sat there this whole live and said that. I've not said that to a single person when other people speak on you because this is how you present in their perception of you. I say Bug is a trans man.
I get this, but you're literally having me up here. It says not valid.
Why is Bug on the background then? I'm confused.
Oh, because I wanted to put Bug's picture up in the background.
It's because
then that's going to but then Echo, you heard the other people like Tabby then, like bullying Bug for like saying that they're not trans and not valid.
Tabby has fully stepped back into a trans med.
Okay, I know, but like,
so
why are we?
Like I said, if it was just you having my picture up here as like a call out thing, being like they're holding lives about me and I don't like this and this is harmful to the community, that would be one thing. But you are up here being classist towards me. You are up here being extremely transphobic towards me.
I would say your entire group is very harmful to the community.
Okay, I don't care. But you're all look at what you're doing.
I don't care.
Noticing.
Wait, can you guys admit maybe that both of you have caused harm to each other?
I literally just said if my group, yes, sure, my group has caused harm, sure, I'll admit that. But this is not what this background is about. This is not about our group causing harm at all. You just wanted an excuse to be fucking transphobic towards me. That's what you wanted.
Actually, I wanted to be an asshole to you, and me putting your picture up there is me being an asshole.
Yeah, it's you being transphobic and classics. Echo, like this is like you keep stepping away from it, just being an asshole, just being an asshole. You're being classist as fuck.
No,
You
there's
literally made
resources
fun of somebody
out
else, like searching for mutual aid. You are not like you need to admit you're being fucking classist.
No. So the other thing with that person on Reddit and them with their mental health was maybe they need to get their shit together before coming after other
No,
people.
you said I have a house, I have a car, I have a
Yes.
life, I have a job.
Get
Yeah,
your
like,
shit
whatever.
together before you come for other people and how they live their lives. Because y'all say I have nothing and I'm nobody.
Nobody said you had nothing.
Yes, y'all have. Y'all have sat there on the fucking other lives and even
I
on
said you have
Reddit
nothing.
talking
You
so
have
much
nothing
shit
in,
about me.
in regards to the situation. You have nothing in regards to the situation at hand. You all like this is what I mean. You are taking shit so fucking personally. The only claim I've ever made about you is that you were supporting racism and you were like dick sucking for racism. That is literally the only claim I've ever made about you. I never made any claim about your life, your transness, your validity, your job, your TikTok lives. I don't give a fuck about any of that because the only thing that I care about are the actions that people commit.
Someone in chat said no shade, but a lot of people talk ish about you, Echo, to be confusing people together. No. So lately,
No, they're
it's
not
been the
confusing. I do
loser
talk
crew.
shit.
Right. It's been the loser crew.
Like, I fully admit I talk shit, but that's different than what you're fucking doing. I talk shit about the situations at hand and what you have done. You're talking shit about my entire life.
Yeah, because I think you're a POS.
And you're more of a piece of shit. Like, this
That's fine.
entire life proved how much of a piece of shit you were.
That's fine.
Wait,
Because y'all are
separate,
going to
like,
sit
Echo.
there and.
Wait, so if somebody's a piece of shit in your eyes, that qualifies transphobia to happen to them?
That's what I was gonna
No.
say.
I
So we
thought that that's
Because
what
I'm-
you were against. Like,
I'm-
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
because I've
this
never
is getting
said.
really distasteful.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I've
let's
never said
separate
Bug
the
is
two
not
parts.
trans. I've never said Bug
But
is
they-
not trans. Like, our struggle
But you
is
just
not the
admitted that you
same.
wanted to do this to
Background.
be an asshole.
Yeah.
But this background is very GC like, right? Like, so like I think this is my only issue with it, right? Because obviously I don't like the GCs, I don't like the rhetoric, and I don't like what they say about trans people. And so like this is like saying, well, Bug, since you didn't have the you didn't medically transition, you're not valid, and we can't see you as a trans man. You don't look like a trans man. You know what I mean? Like I don't. That's
Also,
not,
I never made the claim that when they go for trans people that I'm going to be first on the chopping block because I know I'm not going to. I know what I look like. I know how I present
Oh.
in the real world. I know. I don't know why you have me up here like I've ever made a claim to the opposite. The only thing I've ever made a claim on my
because-
panel is I struggle to access HRT because I'm poor.
Yeah, because as much as y'all want to come for me and talk shit and put lies up about me and mine, like,
I don't question your entire existence. I just called you racist. I don't question your entire existence as a person and make fun of you for being poor. Fuck you, Echo.
why don't you share, Echo, what was said about? Because I haven't really heard you say what are you?
oh, it's
heard
all
about?
over it's all over the Reddit. It's all over the Reddit.
But
They
I-
got so mad. They got mad because I called them the loser crew. So they
I didn't even
posted
make that
about it
post, by the way.
yesterday. I know that was Pax. And then y'all have been commenting it, everything, making bold assumptions about me. And then you get mad because someone starts fucking bringing Allah into it. And I'm like, yeah, fuck religion, all religion. But y'all like to sit there and be like, oh, that's anti-Semitic, that's Islamophobic. No. That is
Look.
literally me having a disdain for all religion. Find it for yourself. Don't put it on other
y'all this was
people.
I told y'all this was just retaliation for you getting dragged to the fucking Reddit. This is literally what this was.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, we know. You obviously don't, but you put me on your background. You don't care that much, but you put a picture of me from my live
Yes, and
yesterday
I
in the
will
background. You don't care that
gladly-
much, though.
I will gladly go through one at a time for each and every one of you.
Yeah, but you don't
Okay.
care that much.
Because y'all don't want peace, y'all want fucking drama, and y'all want to fight.
But you don't care that much, Echo.
If I
Y'all
may-
want to fight. Y'all
don't
do
care.
more harm to the community because this fucking follow everything I say and do, or you're wrong. And nobody can make amends for anything they do. They're
Genuinely,
wrong regardless, no matter what.
Lives. I don't know about you, but I was holding lives until you decided to record somebody's live and post it. I was holding lives on the
because y'all were
telephone, and I literally hadn't talked about
because
you for
y'all
fucking that entire
okay,
week.
this is
That's why
where
I went on a trip
context
and I was enjoying my
matters.
fucking life,
All right,
touched some grass, and then you decided, which by the way,
touch
oh,
grass, bug.
noticed.
No, listen.
Noticed.
Listen, I'm going to clarify this, okay? Because your lives were on the live the other day that I recorded was y'all going and calling out Jedi, who is calling out someone who is actually a fucking problem. Because y'all took issue because someone went up on the live that you didn't like, that you had issue with. Yes, there's an issue there. You could have fucking handled it differently, but instead you decided to hold the call out live for someone that is actually doing good. And I don't say that for cisgender men a lot. Jedi was actually doing good, and y'all decided to fucking go live about him to call him out for holding a live and someone came up. Jedi doesn't know the whole situation.
And then channeling a racist while you call out racism.
Jedi doesn't know the whole situation with that person.
Yeah.
He didn't know all that until after the fact and shit was sent. And then he blocked everyone, including her.
Yeah, but he
So
had
if
like
someone
Christy
doesn't-
also up there, so
if
I don't
someone-
really care. Like,
Right, because if someone is a fucking scammer and they're detransitioning and they're doing all this fuck shit, like it's
yeah,
good
that's
to
what the comments
have
were for,
both
and then they
sides
started blocking.
know.
Yeah, that's what the comments were for, and then they started blocking the black people that were addressing it in the comments. So that's
Yeah, this was a case of both sides sitting there to bring people in from both sides together and say, this person's a problem, block them and don't let them in your community on all sides. You take an issue with people coming together for a greater good.
yeah. I don't like. Yeah, I typically don't like to like get along with bigots. No.
So if it was a pedophile, you wouldn't want that to happen?
If they were calling out like pedophiles and there was a pedophile on the panel, you know, supporting them, yeah, I probably wouldn't support that live.
If it was a pedophile,
That's
they were calling out.
a dumb
If
fucking
they were
question.
a
Like, no, obviously I wouldn't
P3
support the live.
Bug. If they were a P3, they were calling out. You wouldn't you would still get
If
mad
they
if
had a
GC was
pedophile
up
on the
there.
panel and if they had a
If there
pedophile on
was
the
a
panel while they were calling
GC
out one,
If there was
Yeah.
a GC up on the panel and they were calling
didn't
out a
say GC.
P3 together, you took issue with Christy being up there.
no, sorry, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Yeah,
No.
if it was so again,
I'm
they were
clearly
calling out
understanding what you're
racism.
saying. No,
sorry,
but-
I'm sorry.
but-
They were calling out
no,
racism and
but-
how racist.
You specifically
interesting.
said Christy. You said Christy
Yeah.
was a GC.
Yeah, and Lilith, which are both racist. So yeah. If they were like calling out racism and then they had racists up on the panel, yeah, I probably wouldn't support that live.
So
And
if they're calling
it's the
out a
same thing.
P3, you wouldn't want Christy up there. To
and they had
spread the
a
word.
P3DO on the panel. No, sorry, you're missing what I'm saying. I think it's not optically
No, you're
sound to
trying
like
to
call out
fucking
somebody.
obfuscate what I'm actually questioning.
I'm
you on
literally
and
not. I'm
deflect.
answering your question, you dumb fuck. What I'm answering is if I think it's hypocritical to call out something while having somebody on the panel who also did said thing. So that's my point, and that was my entire point.
So if they were
So to
calling
answer your
out a
question-
if they were calling out a P3,
And they
And
had a
Christy-
pedophile on the panel, I would not support
oh
that
my
fucking
god, Bug,
panel.
you're not fucking listening.
Because
because
the
you're-
only
you're
reason
not
I didn't
trying to
support
answer
it
my
was because they had a
question.
racist on the panel. The only way you would make a 1-to-1 would be if somebody was also on that panel who was also a P3. The reason why I was mad is because they're calling out racism while having
Okay.
a racist on the fucking panel. If somebody was calling out P3DO and they had a P3 on the panel, I'd be like, no, I'm not supporting that.
Who were the racists on the panel?
Lilith.
Okay, and you brought up Christy. So I'm not addressing the thing with Lilith because I agree with
Oh.
you there. I am addressing with Christy. So you brought up Christy being on the panel. So if they were calling out a P3 and Christy was on the panel,
I'd be
Even
fine
though
with that,
she's
yeah,
VC.
because it's not hypocritical. Yeah, that'd be fine.
you literally just brought up Christy as an issue.
Bro,
and now
you're so hyperfixated on that, bro.
Because you are fucking backtracking.
It's like how y'all were hyperfixated on that ninja emoji, even though we were all mad about the grape accusation.
Again, you're deflecting when we're talking about another
What the fuck? You literally just deflected. Okay.
We were literally talking about y'all calling out Jedi because of that whole shit. And now you're backtracking
Yeah, they had
because
Lilith
you
up on the
mentioned
panel, and I
Christine.
think that holding a panel and calling out a racist while also paneling with said race, like a racist,
And Jedi
is
didn't
optically
know a
not
thing.
sound.
And Jedi didn't know a thing about it.
Which is why we said in the
And
comments that
Broccoli
Lilith
is
was
still
racist and
going
then
on
got
about
blocked.
Jedi. And
Nope.
Broccoli is still going on about Jedi.
Nope, just because we're like discussing the Reddit. That's literally it. You know, when people reply to us in the Reddit, we tend to reply back. That's how that works.
This is the problem with your whole fucking crew and why you do more harm than good. Because y'all want to just fucking cancel everyone you disagree with, then cancel their friends.
I don't believe in cancel
That's the
culture.
problem. You
I
don't believe in cancel culture. Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. Believe in
Demented,
harm
you're
reduction.
muted.
Sorry.
You're muted, Demented.
I know I'm muted. I'm just saying bullshit because my partner's agreeing with me. So I was just saying bullshit to him because
We
he's
know.
agreeing.
Yeah.
Is there any way to come to any kind of like, I don't know, understanding to where you guys stop causing harm against each other?
So,
Yeah,
Boss
I
Lady.
was just holding my lives as normal, so I don't know.
No, that's bullshit. So, Boss Lady
No,
and
it literally
everybody.
was. We didn't hold that live until you called us the loser crew.
So, Boss
Notice how
Lady.
you're muting me.
So, Boss Lady. Yeah, because I'm trying to talk on my own damn live. I don't like to fucking have to yell over people and try to talk over people in my own fucking space. Plain and simple. We should be adults about it, not fucking children. So, Boss Lady,
You're not
Rexy,
acting like an adult, Echo.
That's fair. That's fair. Tonight I'm not. So we have all blocked the loser crew on their accounts. Everyone that we can find that keeps coming in, they're getting blocked as we go. They keep hosting lives. They keep coming into lives, coming at people. They posted on the Reddit yesterday, and then they posted again today twice. They want to keep shit going. Instead of blocking and walking away, they want to perpetuate shit. So we like to just block and move on, but they're not. Even Celeste, Warehouse Studios, that Celeste, says, yeah, we blocked you, but they come in. And this is not just...
You recorded our
this
live.
is not...
That's interesting.
This is not just like one-off, like because Bug's on the background. They do this on all other lives. Like when Hayden goes live, we're watching comments watching the door because they're coming in, still making comments and starting shit. When Hayden is trying to advocate on the app, the best people can on this app, and still getting shit because people want to disrupt her.
Can you tell me how, like, just even like a short version of like how this all started? Like
Because Echo recorded our live and called us the loser crew.
I'm sorry, Bug, and I'm sorry, Boss Lady. We are all over the place. I'm still at the point on the background. Like, we are all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell me if I'm being rude, but if you don't know anything about the situation, then drop.
No, it's okay. Nurse is good.
I know
Nurse is
everything
good. Don't
about
worry.
the situation. I'm
I
here
didn't
to
mean you,
talk
honey. I meant Boss Lady.
Oh.
I meant them, not
Okay.
you. Not
Boss
you.
Lady's good.
I know you've been involved in all this. not you.
Look, all this started because fucking Aaron paneled on Wes's live. Okay? And from there, it became cancel Aaron. And Aaron put some fucking background up and then went to Hayden and Corey because Aaron was a mod for Hayden. And then
You're missing the part where Aaron accused Brock of rape, but okay.
And then it became cancel Hayden, cancel Corey, because they didn't understand all the context and everything going on. Okay? So I got tired of the shit. There's anti-Semitism in the server, the Discord server. I left the Discord server. I hosted a live to call out the entire loser crew. They've been going back and forth with their shit, and they've held multiple lives where I've held one live before this. And frankly, people are just tired of them, want to be left alone. Like, if they want to host their own lives and debate about shit, that's fine. But if you host a live and like I'm not recording their lives where they're just talking about actual like advocacy topics. I recorded a live where they were calling out Jedi because Jedi had Lilith up on the panel, didn't know about Lilith, and then they decided to call out Jedi. And then they keep going on about it. And they want to keep going on about me and everything. So, like, it all started because fucking Aaron, who's no longer on Discord, no longer on TikTok, was on Wes's panel.
Okay.
Oh, you're missing that Aaron also accused a black person of rape, but like I don't know why you keep like omitting that from the situation, Echo. But like it's not. You keep doing it because it doesn't make you look good. Yeah, but Aaron also accused a black person, a black queer, of
Aaron
rape
did that,
because he yelled
not
at them.
me. Aaron did that, not me, and I'm not
Yeah,
defending
but you keep omitting
Aaron.
it from the situation. Stop
I'm not
omitting it.
defending Aaron.
I didn't say you did. I said stop omitting it.
Should I go over everything West has done? Because I don't know shit about what West has done.
But that's like you're acting.
You can't say
like Aaron.
no, Bug.
Dude,
For
holy
fuck's sake, Bug. You cannot say stop admitting what Aaron did when I'm not even talking about what West
You're
did
not.
in
You're
the
just
first
painting it
place.
a different. I don't. You're painting it in some weird light where it's like we just attacked Aaron for nothing because they made a weird background.
No,
like, that's what you're
I
doing.
literally said like West did racist shit and was on Aaron's panel, and that's where it stemmed from. But I like. Do you want me to go every fucking detail about every little thing?
The entire point, we were not even mad. Like Brock even said they weren't even mad about the fucking ninja emoji. The reason we were mad was because Aaron accused a black man of grape for him yelling at them. That's why we were mad in the first place. You admitting it is showing that you all didn't even know why the fuck we were upset in the first place.
No, it means I'm giving a fucking synopsis. And again, I'm explaining this. I'm explaining this to the fucking one of the heads of the loser crew who hosts lives that don't even know how to stay on track because you got fucking Toku sitting there playing GTA when y'all can't even be serious about an issue. If racism is that fucking serious, if transphobia is that serious, why are your fucking white friends sitting there playing Call of Duty? Fucking performative. All of you motherfuckers are performative.
While you're sitting here being transphobic to
Fuck
me.
you, Bug. Y'all are performative. You don't care about shit. You just want the drama. If your white friends were serious about speaking up against transphobia and racism, then your fucking white friends would not be sitting there playing Call of Duty and not taking shit serious. Plain and simple.
Oh, and I know you might have missed this part, but in the live that you held, Bug, bitching about the Reddit, you brought up us not only in that live, but in the live where you were talking about Jedi. You also brought us up because Tabby was in the comments. So you brought us up again in that live. It was not just talking about Jedi. You brought us up again. So we've held one live about you. And you have kept this going on and on and on and on and on. So pretty much what Echo's saying, let's play ball.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I don't want to hear shit about fucking Bug is white percenting, Toku's Jewish and white percenting. None of that shit because I'm a fucking Puerto Rican. I'm Taino. And y'all can't even fucking recognize that. My father is not fucking white. But y'all can't fucking recognize that shit. Y'all sit there and say, oh, white person this, white person that. Corey is indigenous. And y'all are sitting there fucking being fucking hateful against her saying she's white. Y'all want to recognize white presenting people? Recognize white presenting people. I use Puerto Rican as a colloquial use because people understand that. I am Taino. That's indigenous for you fucks that don't recognize it.
I mean, you can still be Taino and white presenting. We have a lot of white presenting people in our culture.
Yeah. But they like to
Is that
discredit
indigenous?
that.
It doesn't mean that I mean, there's black Tainos and there's white Tainos. That's why we use sorry, I am like half awake here. It is why we use black
Boricua.
presenting or white presenting as our race, and then our culture or our not our culture, our
Heritage.
why can I not think of the thank you, our race.
Is that being indigenous to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it's
Or no?
literally like Caribbeans. So like
Okay,
Puerto
I
Rico,
thought so. I wasn't sure.
Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republican, like that's all Taino. So like,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah,
But as a transsexual, like we shouldn't not validate people. Even as a transsexual, we should not devalidate trans people just because they haven't put medical effort in their transition. That's why I came up here, because of the background. Because even me myself as a transsexual, I'm just like, well, they're not. That doesn't make them less valid. Everyone has their own journey, and we shouldn't devalue, you
Yeah.
know,
and
not
I'm not like,
validate them for their.
yeah, and I'm
journey.
not validating them or anything like that. I get like the perception, the background and shit, but like my recognition is that like 2026, all the laws against trans people and all the shit that they're trying to do, people that like are not medicalized or socially transitioned are not the ones that are getting targeted. So
I mean,
people that
wouldn't you
still
say
present
that's more of
cis
a
are
wouldn't you say that's more of a reason why some people don't even wanna transition now, because of all the laws and all the everything that's going on, and how trans people are getting constantly attacked. Now there's fear. There's fear coming back to trans people transitioning. So again, we don't know where Bug's situation is. I wouldn't say that wouldn't put Bug in less harm, because I mean he's still trans, whether he socially transitions or not, or medically.
Yeah, the big thing is like they're not going to make Bug a target. They're not going to put Bug on a list anytime soon. Like they're going to come for us, people like you and me, first and foremost, and that's what they're pushing against.
Well, yeah, I mean there are people that can pass as straight back then when people were getting attacked as gay, right?
Mhm.
But that doesn't make them less of a target. You know, they were still in fear.
I agree though, because Bug is openly trans on this app, and if they were to ever track you guys down and go off of like some kind of list, most likely they're probably going to go off of like either medication, like you might have mentioned, or they might go off of who's openly announced that they're trans. So like, you know what I mean? I get what you're saying with like maybe the medication aspect, but if they're open on the internet, they may be like, okay, well they admitted they're trans, so obviously they're trans. You know what I mean? So like this is just a bad look
Yeah, and
for all of
there's a degree of privilege with coming with still being like cis presenting and being
I get what
able to
you're
be. They could sit there and be like, yeah, I'm not trans. I was doing it for clout, or it was TikTok, and I was just doing it to be trendy. They could do things like that.
Sure, if that's your point, I get it. Yep, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I just like I said, I just was worried when I like saw this stuff and the things you were saying, 'cause it felt very like I get you were obviously upset and hurt, and like they, you know, we lash out, things happen, like I get it. But I just didn't want that to, in the long run, I just see this hurting you guys. You know what I mean? Like, and I just don't think that's helpful, obviously.
Yeah, me putting up Bug was just to be an asshole because they won't stop with their shit and the entire fucking loser crew. And I don't want to do lives anymore. I don't want to fucking go live and deal with shit. I'd rather just panel and be off app. But like the past like fucking 2 weeks with all the shit that's been said and them making assumptions, like it's just like fucking bugging them, making assumptions about my life and what I've been through. They don't know me. You know, they don't know
And they
my
don't
history
have
and
to. It's
everything.
the internet. Like a lot of you guys don't even know my personal life. A lot of you guys just know 2 kids, works as a nurse at Boston
Don't
hospital, and that's really it. No. Like generally, that's all you guys know. Like you guys don't know
I
where I
know.
live. You guys don't know. Well, you know where I live, but you guys like you guys don't know who my inner circle is. Like let's be genuine. Like, this is TikTok, this is the internet. We're not all hanging out, drinking out at bars and stuff, right? So, I mean, let's be for
I
real.
mean, honestly, some people I have. Some people from TikTok I have. Like, people say, like, people want to assume, like, I don't do shit, but, like, I meet up with trans people in person and work with trans people in person and do shit, like, off the app, off social media. So, like, there's actually people that I've met on TikTok that I've met up with in person and have done actual advocacy work with. But people
Yeah, I
assume
mean,
like I'm not because I'm on here.
I would argue that I could delete TikTok and be living just as fine, just like I have done before, and focus on my mental health and focus on people. I don't see, I see this more as a open, wide platform to use to debate and, educate people on what it is to be trans and,
Yeah.
etc. But I wouldn't argue. Some people do use it for work, and some people use it for that. I use it just as like, hey, I'm here and I exist, and I have this medical background, and I have medical studies that show that trans people are who they are.
Yeah, and that's good shit.
I don't
like. I like what you're doing, good shit like that. And, like, you're actually like putting together good points. You're not going around trying to cancel every single fucking person that disagrees with you. You'll just fucking not deal with them.
Yeah,
You can
exactly. I
tell.
just block and move on, which is like the case in point. The only ones that I have canceled is like pure racists, especially people who have been racist in front of me, like Lilith.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest one, because she was racist, and I would even say she was anti-Semitic. So like she has been openly problematic, and like you have the whole YouTube video on it. So then my question is, when Jedi, I wasn't there for the whole Jedi situation. I was there when they were canceling Ash, but then I left after a while, because it became dragging. So I guess Lilith was allowed up there, and people were warning that she was up there.
Some comments were thrown in chat, but you know how this app is, where everybody is racist, everybody's transphobic, everybody's homophobic. Like, fucking Shori goes around telling people I'm racist because when I say, like, fucking not dating a trans person is transphobic, like he calls me racist for that. So, like, shit
That
gets
makes
thrown
sense.
around this app all the time. Yeah, like, stupid shit gets thrown around this app all the time. So Jedi was hosting a live and they're like, oh, Lilith is racist. Okay. And nobody like messaged Jedi or went up to actually have a conversation. It
Was
just
there anyone in that
accusations
panel
without proof.
that knew?
No, because that side of TikTok that Jedi's part of, they don't fuck around with drama talk. They don't
No,
fuck
but
around with that shit.
it's drama. I mean, it's people who are problematic on our side, just like Ash.
Yeah, and like, well, I use drama as like a loose term because that's just fucking how shit is. You know, it's just a loose term. But I don't mean like calling out racism as drama. It's not. It's serious shit. But like that could have been handled completely different. And like I could even fucking message Jedi or someone that Jedi known and fucking that could have been completely different. But instead, because they got muted, they went and held a live to call out fucking Jedi. So it's fucking
Was there like
stupid.
multiple people that got muted? I'm confused.
I don't know everybody that got muted, but in the end, like Jedi blocked Lilith and like blocked everyone from the loser crew. Like
Can we
Jedi
say
just
Losers
wants to
Club
do
because
that.
I'm a huge. Can we say Losers Club because they are and I am a huge Stephen King fan, so we're gonna say Losers Club. And I'm gonna let them know that that's the new name.
All right.
Yeah,
I will change it to Losers Club.
Thank you.
So nurse, what did Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
I just wanted to ask quick because I've heard this a few times, but I don't know exactly what they did. About Lilith. You said they harmed you directly.
Oh,
There
yeah.
were, yeah, there was there were blatantly racist and anti-Semitic in my own lives.
Oh wow. Okay. And were you guys
So
like? I don't know your situation. Were you guys like friends before this or no?
yes, we were friends.
Okay. I thought you guys were all cool with her. Huh.
Yeah, we were friends, and then I was like, "Whoa, that is not okay," and that's
Yeah.
when I rolled out Call Out Lives for her racism and anti-Semitism.
Did she come
Yeah.
in there, or did you do it without her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
She came
we
in.
did multiples with her, and we showed the evidence, and we showed the screenshot. It's on Echo's YouTube.
Yep.
Any kind of
He
acknowledgement?
they have made multiple I have made multiple call out lives on her.
Yep. So,
Did it?
Look.
Did it freeze?
no. Look, I'm gonna make this very clear. Brock posted this to the Reddit yesterday. It was flagged. I didn't care to approve it. But Brock posted this to the Reddit yesterday. I get harm was done to Brock, and I get like friends are fighting for Brock, and completely valid. I get that. Like we've been trying to be done with this shit and move on, and not fucking keep dragging people through the dirt and shit. So if y'all really want to be done with this shit and move on, just fucking block and move on. We can agree. Stop talking about us. Stop harassing Hayden. Stop harassing me. And fucking block and move on. If you feel I'm a problematic white person, block and move on. I will record lives when there's bullshit going on, like bullshit drama going on. That's what I'm known for. If y'all are just going live and doing your normal lives, I leave you alone. But if there's call-outs going on, I'm recording. If I catch it, I'm recording. Plain and simple. I don't care where it is. I do that all over.
I mean, technically, you're allowed to do that because it's online. So I mean, that's really
Yeah.
not that much of an issue. So
This is
but
already
yeah.
on YouTube.
So yeah, no, I would say that there are people that I don't agree with, and I just go into, if I pop up in their lives, I sometimes even listen, not comment, or I just like block them and move on. Like for example, I think her name was Goose or that girl. I have her blocked every single time.
Yeah.
Same thing with what's his name?
Oh God.
The loud guy.
Elijah?
No, well,
Titan?
Elijah's another guy that I block.
Yeah,
But there's another one that's problematic that I block.
Oh God. There's a
His
few.
his name starts with a G.
Who the fuck is that?
Crack Up. It doesn't even start with a G. It's a
Oh,
G.
yeah,
Crack Up.
Chris.
Crack Up, and that girl. I instantly blocked. They're both
Yeah.
problematic, but I'm not just gonna. I held like what, one live and moved on.
Yeah.
Um.
Also, like, this is Brock. If you look the last part of that first paragraph, are you saying that anti-Semitism is worse than accusing black queer of rape, or can we admit that both are fucking horrible, and that one could have gotten me in the fucking prison or lynched? Yes, accusing a black person of rape is horrible and can result in someone getting lynched. I agree with that. Yes, and not downplaying what has been said or happened to Brock. But Brock is admitting that anti-Semitism has happened. And nobody has accounted for that or said anything about it. Okay? Or acknowledge it or apologize about it. So there's nothing there. So we want to just fucking move on. Y'all leave us alone. If you see me in a live and there's drama and you want to record, then record. I don't care about being recorded. Okay?
Yeah, but they think it's okay to be live right now, having one of their friends in their comments saying that Echo unalives.
Oh. So wishing unaliving on me.
Yeah,
Yep.
Corey
Let me
has a
make-
screenshot if
Yeah.
you want to go in our chat.
I got it up on my other screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lexi saying hope I unalive. And this is where, like, people want me to give grace.
Last I checked, none of us said anything like that.
No, I never said that. And not gonna say anything. Like, this whole crew has pushed people away. I've gotten messages from multiple people saying they don't fuck with Katie or anybody anymore because how they are. Look, Lexi. I hope Echo unlives. And y'all want
That's not
me to
cool.
be nice?
No. Mm-mm. You
I
don't get
can't.
niceties when you tell my friend to go unalive. Like, go fuck yourself. All the way off.
I wanted to see if there was something you guys could do to like drop this, but apparently they want to make it makes it difficult.
I would love to drop it and move on and be like, you guys don't like us? If I'm the problematic white person, then just leave me alone and move on. I'm not for you then. Okay?
Not everyone's gonna be cool on this app, and that's okay. Like, if I didn't want you to cause harm to, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you guys causing harm to each other. It's just gonna hurt you both in the long run. Doesn't make much sense. So, like,
Yeah. And they're hurting.
you know what I mean?
They're hurting like any type of advocacy work that like Hayden does or anybody else does because they want to
Right.
cancel by association. Just because you don't know the situation and you have someone on the panel, instead of like being like, hey, let me message you about the situation, they immediately like lose their shit. So
Yeah, like I must have blocked in one sitting on Hayden's live. I must have blocked and muted 6 accounts just from one person screaming in the comments at Hayden.
Soleil, go ahead. You said you had a question.
Yeah, it's Leia. I'm
hi,
pretty
Leia.
sure you already knew that. What's good? What's goody? Yeah, so I'm assuming what started this was the whole Jedi thing, which I think is like really weird that Jedi lumped me into
No,
that
this
because
isn't
I went up on
just. This isn't
Oh,
just.
I'm
the
just
Jedi
asking
thing.
like I'm just asking like what started this because like I saw like the Jedi video and stuff.
This is the continuation of y'all not leaving us alone and fucking coming after people for stupid shit.
Yeah, but I think we're lumping a lot of people together because some people
I
haven't
am. I'm lumping the. What was it? Not Loser Crew, but what?
Loser Club.
Loser Club. Yes, I'm lumping the entire Loser Club together. Plain and simple. Hayden, it keeps saying like you're requesting, and then it gets pulled.
I mean, technically, if you want to start like this whole conversation of it, this started from y'all getting triggered that we called you guys the Loser Crew.
Yeah.
That's how this specifically got started.
Hey, I just wanted Echo to know that see if you scroll up on that just a little bit, Echo. No, the other way.
Oh.
Yeah, see where it says Leia, speak your truth, Lexi? That would be Little Miss Leia down in the fucking comments there that was just up here on panel. So eat shit.
Yeah, meaning you're okay with that.
So you're okay with Lexi wishing unaliving on a transgender person?
Mm.
Okay. Look, I will be honest. Like the whole Loser Club.
Coming from a this white girl.
Yeah. I liked y'all before. When it became unlive all white people, and I'm the white person, I'm not going to vote for you while you're putting that knife in my chest. Plain and simple. That's not happening. I'm not going to support
Okay,
unlive all
Leia,
white
if you're
people.
mad about me calling you sis, I don't fucking know you. 90% of these guys, except for KT, I don't fucking know you. Okay? Go cry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Like, bitch.
Echo, I'm hopping back down. I just wanted to say that.
Yep. Love you, Hayden.
If
Love
you
you too.
drop your racist.
Jesus Christ, nurse.
We got that recorded too. Look at that.
Yes.
Anyways. So now we all know that Hayden's racist.
Because she dropped.
So
Look, the final solution here, the end all be all, leave us alone. We leave you alone. If you want to record our lives, that's fine. If drama's happening, I'm going to record other lives. Oh, shit.
Yo, nurse, I love you, but that was a really inappropriate time to make that joke.
I'm not cis, you four-eyed bitch.
Just saying. All right, I gotta drop back down.
All right.
I'm always on Hinge.
For the love of
Yeah.
God, will you fuckers, this is why I'm glad Echo started calling you the loser crew, because that's exactly the high school drama shit that y'all like to think y'all like to put on me. Like, please, come up with a better fucking insult. For the love of God.
But
My 7-year-old fucking nephew could come up with a better insult.
I've heard better insults from.
She just had 4 eyes.
Yeah, she called me
Yeah.
Four Eyes. Like, come up with a
my
better
God.
fucking insult. Like,
Also-
y'all call my glasses dirty and call me Four Eyes. Come
I'm
up with
gonna
a better
address something.
fucking insult.
I'm going to address something because they want to be
Please.
ageist. They want to be ageist and come after me saying I'm in my 40s and loser club
No, wait. They called you in their 50s.
or
They said you were in your
50s.
50s.
Yeah. So I'm 38 years old. And when we talk about false equivalency, Brock and Leia flirting, Brock is 33, 34 years old. Leia's what, 19, 18 years old? That's the age gap. Okay.
I think it's
Hayden,
1920, but
something like that, around that range. But it's a big age gap, right? It's over a decade. All right, thank you, boss lady. Hayden is early 30s. Okay, Leia's 19, Brock's 33. That's that age gap. Okay, Hayden is early 30s. Same thing with Corey. Corey is in her 30s. I'm 38 years old. I'm on the later side of 30, but not 40 plus. Okay? I will gladly eat Hayden and Corey's ass any day and flirt with them any day. They are well within my age range for my dating pool. And
I
my
mean that's for
flirting
your
pool.
own personal. I mean that's for your own personal dating pool. I would argue that they're both adults, so they can do whatever they want. Yes, we might think it's disturbing and disgusting, but at the end of the day, they're both adults.
Yeah, and I can say like
like
I
my
don't
dating-
approve of
My
age gap
dating
and that.
pool is 21 plus, and there has been plenty of 20-year-olds that have gotten upset because I won't date anyone that can't legally drink,
Yeah,
or
but
that I
nurse,
don't
how old
find
are
them.
you?
I'm sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Right. So that's within a close age range. So I get that.
But again, that's my personal view. Like I wouldn't dig a 21-year-old dating a 40-year-old. Right? Because at the end of the day, they're still adults, or 19-year-old dating a 30-year-old.
Yeah,
Like
I
at
would
the end of
never
the day,
do
it's not
it.
my business.
Yeah,
I know
I mean,
you
I would
wouldn't
never do
personally
it. I would never do it,
wouldn't
and I
do it
find
either.
it creepy. I find it creepy when there's an age gap like that. I don't approve of them.
I mean,
So like
again,
that was my take on it. But then to make a false
Yeah, like
comparison
they were
between
trying to say
Hayden
that we
and
were
I.
calling them groomers. Please pull up the live and like clip where we said that you were groomers, because no one said that.
right.
Pretty sure no one called Brock a groomer.
I didn't mean to say relationship or dating.
Yeah.
It's just I was speaking in general because I have seen plenty of different age gaps, especially in my field. I've seen a 21-year-old dating a 60-year-old. I don't judge. I'm just there to do my job.
Yeah.
That was it. This was like literally last night. It's why I'm saying that. I'm like, girl, get your bag. I don't care. I'm just gonna drain his penis because obviously he took way too much Viagra.
Right. So I just find like
anyways.
those age gaps weird and shit like that. Like I'm not saying like they're a groomer, they're a P3 or anything like that, because I would never accuse them of that. But I find that age gap as a 30-year-old flirting with someone 19, I find that weird.
Yeah, that's
I mean, like I said, we can find it as weird as possible. I mean, there are people that find two girls or two guys weird and dating or being together or flirting, and it is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, and hi Echo. I just wanted to come up here and just say, like, really quickly To Lexi, the reason that I'm requesting up here, like, if you don't want to be my mutual, whatever, because I still follow Corey and Hayden and go into Hayden's lives and everything, like, telling me that I like to unmutual you, like, to stop being friends with you because I have we follow each other, like, all that is that's just coercion, it's manipulation, and you're trying to base a parasocial relationship on TikTok on ultimatums. That's unhealthy, and it's not okay. Look, Hayden and Corey have specifically been nothing but kind to me this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they had done something, if either of them had done something incorrectly, it's okay. You're taking it way too serious. No, you're literally you literally just told me in the comments to unmutual you as if you don't have control over your own damn account, and you're sitting here saying it in the comments. You have your own damn account. You can go and follow me. I don't care. Go and follow me.
If you don't like people,
but if you're going to sit here
they
and
have
say
conversations, then block them. And not for nothing, people have conversations with the ops and GCs all the time. People go on panels all the time. If you feel that shouldn't happen and you don't want to be around people that do that, just don't be around people that do that. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm very few people's cup of tea. Right? But I will stand beside people like Eliana. And Eliana, I'm not going to put their transition out there. But they're not as transitioned as me. Do I discredit them or anything like that? No. I fucking embrace Eliana every time I can. She is amazing. And stop if you take issue with me talking to people, I don't fucking care. I go where I want. I do what I want. I talk to who I want. Am I building community with GCs? No.
Would you have a towel?
So, look, I'm gonna address Celeste because Celeste is here. Celeste, I still love you. You're still my sibling. Still care about you. But take a break from TikTok if you need. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health and your well-being. I've been there with the shit that you've gone through. Okay? I do care about you. I want the best for you. And the big thing is just don't fucking come for people and have so much shit going on in your life, because when people come back at you, it's only going to stress you out more. Some of y'all I still enjoy. The immature young ones, no, go away. You want to keep playing games and come at me, then I have no problem going back and forth. I've been in fight or flight mode for the last year and a half. I'll fight. I do that every time. Ask fucking anybody. They come at me, I'm gonna fight.
No, you haven't.
Except for Nurse.
Don't listen
Except
to
for
Nurse.
Nurse bullies me, but it's okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Leia, you haven't came at Echo, but you think it's okay to justify Lexi saying Echo to unalive?
Yeah.
So
That's
you're gonna
bad.
I'm hoping that you're retracting the background.
No, I legit put up Bug in the background just because I knew it'd get him in here and I could fucking trash on him. But it the background, what's up there, really has almost nothing to do with Bug. Besides that bottom box, our struggle is not the same. You'll not go on a list. You're not the target. You don't speak for medicalized transgender or transsexual people. That part is relevant to Bug. That's the only part.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair for anyone to be comparing each other's struggles. Because again, we all suffer on our own ways. And we don't know what's going on in someone's personal life.
Celeste, I connect with and work with transgender people off the app and in real life. This is where you guys are fucking stuck on TikTok and it's fucking weird. COVID's over with. Go outside, touch grass, build community in person. That's what I've done. I go to events, I go to shows, I connect with people offline. I socialize with other transgender people in my area and work with them and help them out. I'm only on TikTok when I'm sitting at work, right? The weekends I'm not around because I have my kid or I'm out doing shit. Like, y'all think like I have no life and I sit around and sit on TikTok and I call that advocacy? No. TikTok is not fucking advocacy work. Most of y'all don't even know what advocacy work is. You're not fucking doing shit to help other people. So before you say I'm not an advocate, recognize like you don't even know what an advocate is. Y'all think TikTok, sitting on TikTok, like that's the one thing Andy Andromeda had right. People sitting on TikTok all day, it's not real advocacy work. You're doing almost nothing. You're having a couple conversations, that's it. And some of y'all don't even want to have the hard conversations with other people because you just want to block them if they're too far on the other side. You would rather push people away that you could be close with and help out and help them become better people. But you'd rather not. You'd rather not do that work.
Yeah, and y'all went after an actual advocate who has a nonprofit organization for trans people, Jedi. Y'all went after an actual advocate who was doing work to help trans people, and y'all went after him.
Yeah, y'all want other people to do the work for you, and you want to claim that you're a fucking advocate when you're not. You'd rather fucking cancel people on your own side. And newsflash for you, this kill all white people that y'all go around promoting, you're just pushing YT people away even more. Plain and simple. And then you give no grace to anyone to fucking grow and be a better person. Once a bad person, always a bad person. Say one thing out of pocket, you're canceled forever. That's fucking weird. And then y'all want to fucking sit there and like Broccoli sit there and sat on Nurses Live last time, was talking about, oh, I don't care if I lose my platform. If you don't care you lose your platform, guess what? You lose your voice. So conform to the platform's guidelines and you will have a voice. Otherwise, you won't have a voice and then you're doing nothing. Blow through accounts and then you only sit there and you have to keep rebuilding them. You get nowheres in life doing that. You get nowheres on the app doing that. You need to build a strong platform and you need to do that by complying with the guidelines of the platform.
Like, this is my third account. Like, this is why it's 3.0. I'm lucky enough to not have lose this one. But, like, the amount of time it took me to get to 12K, like, I've had this account for, what, 3-4 years now?
Yeah. I don't get about TikTok that much. I deleted all my old accounts and made new ones.
I know. This is the only
Yeah, but I
account
think what
have.
Echo is getting at is, like, the more followers you have, like, usually that means that you can get better reach.
Right.
I would say it's more based not on more followers. I would say it's more based on the way you can have your conversations and how engaging you are. If you're not that engaging, people are not going to watch. You can have thousands of followers and not be that engaging. For example, Lilith, she has thousands of followers and she only gets 5 viewers. I'm not sure if her followers are bought, but in her last live that she held, she only had 5 viewers.
Yeah, I think it definitely depends on the person, and obviously, being shadow banned is also a big thing when it comes on TikTok. You have to watch what you do, because it does not take much to get shadow banned.
Because on my lives, I get between, what, 30 and 80?
Yeah, you get a decent amount, yeah. Like that's
I
the thing,
usually
like,
pull
you gotta
hundreds
play
on a good day.
game. Yeah. You gotta play game in order to fucking get your voice out there. TikTok in itself already has like a fucking racist lens on it where it doesn't push out BIPOC lives. So sadly, like people, you gotta fucking play the game.
Yep.
I want today to go longer because my mother has the kids they're my mother. Their mother has the kids for the weekend, and it's been so quiet.
Listen, kids are a blast.
Not mine.
They're a blast.
Apparently, Leah is thinking about coming back up here and talking to you.
I say go for it.
Let's see how it goes.
That's up to Echo, where you did say, what you said about Lexi's comment. So that's.
I mean, if y'all really want to fucking find a way to step down the fucking drama and going at each other, and y'all can have your space. I'm gonna be on TikTok. You're not gonna cancel me. You're not gonna get rid of me. There's still $1,000 buyout from anybody to get rid of me. That's the only way it's gonna happen. Until then, I'm gonna be a thorn in everyone's fucking side.
Only
but like,
yeah,
only 1,000. I've lowered my price.
And
Sarah,
Hayden's not
is that
going
you?
anywhere either.
Yeah, Hayden's not going anywhere either. And y'all are fucking with Hayden, who uses this app to make a little bit of money so she can take care of herself. Because Hayden has actual issues. But Hayden is finding a way to make it work. But y'all want to fucking come at Hayden for having the conversations. Stop.
Listen,
You're hurting
I had
trans
an
people.
awesome weekend. I had an awesome weekend. I slept for 20 hours. Great weekend.
I fucking love that. I get to sleep in next weekend for Friday. Hey, Sarah.
I doubt I'm going to be sleeping in tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday, so I know my dogs are probably going to be assholes.
Right?
I know they're just going to be assholes. Not to mention
up?
it's snowing.
What's up, Sarah? Heavy breathing. Okay, they're gone. Yeah, I'd like some sort of resolution where we just say fuck it and move on, and that's it. Lilith is mad at me. Lilith.
I mean, if that was the case, so I wouldn't have done a live. I would have been like, okay, cool. Just send a message and be like, okay, I see where you're coming from. I'm sorry that I hurt you and whatever. And we're just going to leave each other and leave it at that. I think that if genuinely, I think I had that discussion with one person and I'm going to keep their name out of my mouth. They like, hey, I don't like the way you did this, so I'm not going to associate with you anymore. And I'm like, okay, cool, bye. And we haven't talked ever since. I think that was more the appropriate way to handle things as adults on TikTok. I don't think doing these type of things anymore really matters.
Nurse, I don't know if you've seen the DMs between Hayden and KT, where KT did post them.
I
on her
see
YouTube.
all the DMs. I see everything.
Hayden apologized.
Yeah, Hayden did
This has
apologize.
continued. This has continued. He didn't apologize to Brock because Brock threatened Hayden's life.
Yeah.
And there shouldn't be an issue with Hayden not apologizing to them where they literally threatened to put them in the ground. But they apologized to KT for the entire situation with Aaron. They apologized. They continued it.
Yeah, after that whole live and Hayden apologized to them, no apology was given for anti-Semitism. And they're still saying, oh, it wasn't anti-Semitic. When it was.
They're treating it as a
That's
joke.
mine.
Every time Toku comes up on panel, she shouts the tank thing. They're treating it as a joke.
Yeah, it's still a big fucking joke to them. That's my Facebook going off, by the way. But it's as simple as just fucking block and move on. Stop talking about us, we'll stop talking about you. And if there's drama going on, call out lives going on, I'm probably gonna record.
As
And
you
if
should.
if the beef is gone, then I'll probably fucking stop calling y'all the loser club when I fucking post it. But if y'all
Or
keep
when you
coming
guys
at
stop
me-
acting like high schoolers.
Yeah. Record
Yeah,
my
the
lives
behavior
if
of
shit's
the high
going on. Oh,
Like,
go ahead.
please. I've gotten roasted multiple times on this app, especially when I had all my bullshit going on in like what 2021, 2022, around there. This is high school bullshit.
Corey, you just said, yet they're live right now.
Yeah.
Like you just said, Demented. High school drama.
Or as Swifty's saying, more like middle school, but I don't know. I think it's a mixture of both because like the freshman high schoolers, like, yeah, it's definitely that, like freshman high school.
I've seen more mature freshmen.
Yeah. By the way, Echo, how you been?
Because four eyes,
Good.
honey.
I've been busy.
Right.
You've
I've
been
been
busy.
Yes, I'm blind. You can see that lens. I'm blind.
I just
Okay.
said that because I
Yeah.
Can't do
remember
nothing about it.
when I was in high school and people coming in from middle school were very stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
I
Lexi,
definitely was.
honestly, like, yeah, when fucking this is the only like response, I'm gonna just go live and say fuck it, and then come at them because this is how I.
It's called
gonna
being
respond
petty
to it.
bitches.
Yeah, I reserve
Like
the right
we
to
are.
be petty on occasion, but most of the time I block and ignore them. So spaces that I'm in, like people come at me, they'll fucking just get blocked.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather ignore people that like I take issue with or take issue with me and just fucking block and move on or just don't address them.
Yeah, like that's what I did to walk away from my bullshit. I blocked everybody. I walked away from it, and guess what? Haven't been bothered since.
Yep.
And that's also because 90% of them aren't on this app anymore too. So that also helps. But
Yep. I will say this with my full chest. F every religion if you're going to put that on someone else. If you're going to
Yeah,
freaking
as I
say, I
said-
pray for you, or may Allah do good for you, whatever, I don't care. Any type of religion being put on anyone else in any type of way, F that. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. And as I said in our chat, I'm a literal fucking Satanist. I'm sorry. If I would have had the exact same response as Echo, if someone started saying Mashallah to me, I'd say, thank you, but fuck your God. And fuck all gods. Like, no thank you.
Just like when Adam hosts his lives, and like he'll do his outro, it's Jesus your friend, and some people that are Christians will start singing. I'll be like, nope, not my friend.
Nope.
Don't get butthurt
Some
because
white,
someone
just
doesn't
some
like your
dude,
religion.
people like the coin is white.
Yeah.
Just some Middle Eastern dude. Believe me, I used to like tease my grandparents for the fact that they had a Jesus portrait in their living room and he was white. I used to tease them about it, about how he was white if they lived in the Middle East.
Oh God.
They used to get so
Yeah, it's not even that serious.
because they were Catholic.
Yeah. Yeah, like Adam's Christian, and like that's his thing. Like that's fine. He's not sitting there putting it on me or anything like that. When he does his outro, I'm like, nope, and I'm out. That's it. He's not sitting there saying, "No, you need Jesus."
Yeah, Adam. So the whole envy thing, yeah, she's upset that people in my Discord threatened her life because she threatened to dox me and my kids.
She did what now?
Yeah, Envy threatened to dox me and my kids. And she's like, when I come to the US, I want to find out everything about Nurse Ratchet or Delirious Girl and everyone in there. And then that's when I said, oh, okay, well, I have the First Amendment right. And everyone on my Discord was like, oh, okay, we'll help you hide the body.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Yeah, if it's a defensive measure, I'm perfectly okay with that.
So that was the whole thing with Envy. And now she's throwing it around that I'm threatened to hide her body. I'm like, yeah, because she threatened to dox me and my kids.
Yeah. Look, I have 12 gauges earrings sitting around my living room. Anybody shows up, I know a couple swamps. Plain and simple. It's always been a defensive measure in that stance. I will call before I dig. But like, I'm not
There's
going
a
to go out
giant
there.
meadow across from my house.
Yeah, I'm not going to threaten someone. Like, this whole shit, what people need to realize right now, this whole shit going around telling people to unalive themselves, or they're going to get unalived, or unalive white people, or unalive the president, like, that shit is getting reported to the police. Y'all don't realize, like, the FBI and shit and CIA, they're watching TikTok, they're watching Discord. All that shit is getting transparent to the government right now.
I don't think they are. Are we forgetting about that 20-something-year-old that was posting plans,
Nurse.
government plans on their Discord
Like
over
threatening to
Minecraft
unalive
beef?
someone online is stupid as fuck.
Over
Yeah,
Minecraft
nurse.
beef.
Nurse, there was a person in Binghamton, New York that got arrested for just merely mentioning that the Cheeto should get unalived.
The she-devil?
The Cheeto.
Oh, the Cheeto.
Yeah. So,
I thought
like,
you said the
anybody,
she-devil. I'm like,
anybody making comments like that, like, AI is watching and it's forwarding all that. So all y'all can get in trouble for that shit. And that's nothing anybody is reporting. That's literally like the companies on these platforms you're using are reporting.
yeah, I don't care. When you threaten me and my kids, I'm gonna go and attack you no matter what.
Well, yeah, defensively, I can understand that. Like a defensive measure, I'd say, like, yeah, you can sit there and be like, yeah, they threatened me, so I made a defensive stance that I will defend myself. And that's perfectly legal to do. The problem is when you walk around and that's your whole MO on the app, that's what you're saying, you're going to get in trouble.
Cause like you can insult me all you want. I really don't care. Outside of TikTok, I am very well respected.
Yeah.
Very well respected. Emphasis on that. But when you attack my kids and threaten to dox me and my kids, that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, and I will shoot you.
Jesus, nurse.
What? I have a pink one and a black one. Pick your color, Envy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to learn the hard way to separate my
Talk about adult
personal life
beverages.
from TikTok.
Yeah.
And Echo knows this, that I had to learn the hard way to separate the two.
Yeah.
But now that I have learned that, I could give two shits about what someone says on me on this app because it does not follow me into my real life. Yes, people know that I'm on TikTok and I have a following and whatever, and I have a following on Instagram and whatever, but it does not follow me into real life. It just says, ooh, I'm gonna go follow you. That's about it. And they see my videos.
Well, I'm like, I'm gonna be real. I am 5'7", 130 pounds.
And you drive a Tesla.
Why are we about the same? I'm 5'6", 140.
I did drive a Tesla.
Y'all are some short, small women. What can I say?
So like,
but dangerous.
Bitch.
Hey, you scared? I ain't scared of much.
Let nurse talk.
Sorry, nurse.
Okay. So like, fair point. Like anyone can come and like probably like she could have anyone come in with her and probably take me down. So I have pew pews, and I learned how to use them.
I mean, I carry around like a little bat taser with me everywhere. I don't even know if I can say that on live, can I? No. Yes, no.
You're on my live, so I mean, you're on my live. Consider everything that happens on my live. We kind of get away with a lot.
Yeah, I have one of those that I carry around. I think they're called the tiny protectors, but they make them so they're very inconspicuous. You can't tell what they are. So
Oh my god, my man keeps messaging me. I'm gonna cut his penis.
I got mine right next to me. You heard his mouth.
Surgery?
His mouth.
New bottom surgery. Who's this? Nurse's man is transitioning.
Yeah, he's about to. I'm gonna cut it off.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
The amount of times I have threatened this one with castration.
Can y'all just be aware that this is live streaming to YouTube right now?
Well, dear men, do not mess with Latina women. We will hurt you physically. I don't care.
And do not fuck with disabled women because I will beat you up with my cane.
They will serve you white rice and save the fucking good stuff for themselves.
Which actually I don't even know where it is at the moment, so it's somewhere. Okay. He knows where my cane is, I don't. Okay.
All right. I think they're still live, and they're just gonna say whatever.
Oh.
Demented, you got a flag.
Bitch.
How does she get or they get a flag and I don't?
U.S. account. I'm trying to tell everyone, just fucking delete your U.S. account, make a UK account on a VPN, and get off the U.S. side of shit, because then your shit's more protected.
That's literally what I have on this one, and I kept telling people, I'm like, oh yeah, my live is protected. My live is protected. It's fine. You guys can say whatever I want.
Nurse, you got a flag. And it's just me!
And then you had me.
Right,
How do I get a flag? Like, I also don't have a US account.
I don't know. That's weird. Let's see. I shouldn't get any flags. Y'all got flagged, not me.
This guy here shouldn't be getting flagged. This is a UK account.
Yeah.
You know what? You are all flags without the L.
Right. Look, I'm gonna address Lilith because she was watching live. I don't know if she's in here. She sent me a message saying that she's mad at me. She's done with me because I know she's not racist. But the problem being is that she has issues. Haru, I need to talk to you. I'd like to actually settle some shit if we could talk, Haru.
Is that the same Haru that we used to know?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to my lives. Nurse.
No, it's just that was so fucking long ago. It was ridiculous.
I know.
You're the only one I still talk to from all that.
Really?
Low-key.
I seen Omni on live the other day.
Yeah, we're friends on. Me and Omni are friends on Facebook, and then I'm friends with Omni, his wife. I'm friends with his wife as well, but we don't talk.
Oh.
I only talk to you.
I know. Lilith made a comment. I know she's not racist. Listen, Lilith, I'm fucking white. If your issue is with Nurse and Nurse saying that you did racist things to Nurse, that is an issue you gotta take up with Nurse. I'm not gonna sit there and say you didn't do racist stuff or da-da-da. That's not my place to judge. That is an issue you have to address with Nurse and try to come to some sort of resolution or something. You change and they recognize that, then that's on them. It's not my place. I'm not gonna fucking speak up against BIPOC people on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Haru, are you here? Just came back from the live with the screenshot. Oh, yeah, Bob, they're live on it, so. New subscriber, okay. Yeah, we're aware there's another live going on, so Bug's all mad. They're all mad. Look, I know they're watching. What do you do, Echo? I'm always starting shit, Bob. I'm not hosting lives unless I feel I really need to address some shit. I want to pretty much be done with TikTok panel on occasion, but like I got other shit in person that I'm focusing my energy elsewhere, my time elsewhere with trans people in real life. That's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't been hosting lives at night. I've been going to events. I've been connecting with people and networking in real life. I've been doing other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, because real life matters more than this bullshit.
Yeah. As much as people sit around on this app and correct people on pronouns and identity politics and whatever they like, the PC shit, that doesn't happen in real life. People around me are not PC. I'm in a very Republican county and Republican area.
Both the people that are downstairs from me that live with me are both Republican.
Haru, I think like you may have like heard some weird shit about me that is not necessarily true or whatever. I don't know what was said about me before, So I just wanted to be able to clear the air of any issue. Because I do see around, we often frequent the same spaces. Like I seen you in Bob's Live, or either Bob's Live or someone else. And I just don't want like any tension or issue if there's like misconception.
That's came up here to say something and I forgot what it was.
Smooth, Josh.
Oh yeah, I have a lot going on, Echo, in my personal life, so bear with me. Yeah, no, about the pronoun thing, I don't correct people in pronouns. If they misgender me, they misgender me, and I walk away. I don't, like, that's not a problem for me. And, you know, it's not a problem here. So whenever people make a big fuss about it, I kind of don't understand it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Echo, I think we're talking about a different Haru because I'm talking about
Yeah.
the Haru who is Australian.
Yeah, and I may be wrong on who that account is, so okay. And it's someone else then. They have almost the same account. Because they changed their accounting. Yeah. I see them alive though. Different Haru. Sorry.
And upstate New York is usually very red, Echo.
Yes, it very much is. Like my fucking
Upstate?
Yeah, upstate New York. You what?
I live
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm out by Syracuse.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm in Pine Bush, okay?
So how far are you from Syracuse?
I don't give my exact location, but DM me and I can always tell you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
with all the
curious, I'm
shit that's
just
going
curious.
on right now, that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll DM you about it.
Okay.
I live in the UFO.
Yeah, you're like a couple hours from me. That's not bad.
I guess I'm the only one up here that's from another state. I'm up in Maine, so I'm above y'all.
Casey, if you go to Rochester Pride or Syracuse Pride this year, let me know.
I'm in Manhattan.
We have like
I'm open.
So I live in a very rural area too. It's mostly Republicans here in Orange County. So like I have nobody to hang out with. I've never gone to Pride. My entire life I've never gone to Pride.
What? Well, if you drive,
I know.
if you drive and you like want to make it out this way, I go to Syracuse Pride and I go to Rochester Pride. Rochester's even a fucking drive for me, but it's so worth it.
Okay, definitely. We can
The only
hang
thing
out.
I've really seen up here is in like Portland, which is one of the biggest cities here, is they like paint some of the side blocks, those big concrete sidewalks.
Yeah.
They paint them with the pride flags down in
Oh
Portland.
wait, you're in Maine?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. That no offense. Geographically, I learned about that state specifically, and I'm like, oh, it makes sense that literally everybody's near the shore.
Yeah.
Like even though I'm kind of smack dab in the middle of the state, I'm near the capital. There's like a shit ton of rivers around me and lakes and water. It's like we are very much surrounded by water.
Oh yeah.
I also learned that at one point you guys were part of Massachusetts.
Yep. A lot of the states, kind of like Rhode Island, New Hampshire, a lot of them weren't like, different states. They were connected to others and called something different.
Yeah, like Vermont was part of New York at one point.
Well,
So-
if you look at Kentucky, Kentucky, I think, part of Tennessee. There's another state I'm missing there. I don't know which one it is, but that was all part of Virginia.
Yeah.
Believe me, the only thing that I will tell you that is the best thing about my particular state is our current governor. Because I don't know if y'all have Janet Mills I fucking love her.
Very good, Governor.
Like, she went 10 toes down against Trump. Like,
And isn't she running for Senate?
Oh. We're talking about state governments. I love this conversation for me.
No.
So, y'all know I'm pregnant. I have a lot of rage that's real, and I have things that I cannot say publicly because they could get me in trouble legally. But just know I can't stand Kay Ivey, and Tommy Tuberville can suck my left pinky toe.
Not
also,
the left
John
pinky
Fetterman,
toe.
and F you too, John Fetterman, and you're voting for the SAVE Act.
And Doug Jones, don't let him confuse you. He's just a Republican running as a Democrat.
Yeah, I think for shittiest states here, Wallflower wins by a landslide. The great state of Alabama. Yep.
Great hell. That's like how they call Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great. Ain't nothing good about that man.
No.
at this point, we might need to pick a different background, Echo, because we're just shooting shit.
I like this background. Echo, remember when me and you got into a fight regarding Sal in Florida regarding this topic?
Oh, God, yes.
Listen, let me tell you.
I don't know
how
what
I
happened
got-
to them.
How I got put on what I believe is a list of do not answer for Tommy Tuberville. Because I've called him a couple times and he's answered twice, and now he definitely does not answer my phone calls. The first time I called him, he was very misogynistic. It pissed me off. Fine, whatever. The second time I called him, not only was he misogynistic, he acted like I was dumb and he made a weird racist comment to me, so I cussed him out in Spanish and he won't answer my calls at all anymore. Not even his receptionist.
Damn.
The receptionist for Kathy Hochul made my list.
There we
And I'm
go.
gonna say that.
What about Kathy Hochul?
Her receptionist made my list.
Someone in the Senate
No, not associated with mine.
Someone in the Senate said dueling is still a thing, and so for that, I have a few
What?
senators I would like to challenge to a duel.
I have
All right,
Flintlock.
listen, be careful because people are getting in trouble for shit like that. So just be careful.
Oh yeah, it's just a joke.
But I
Yeah.
have a mess.
Yeah, just be careful.
If that is true, again, a joke. Can me and the person from Kentucky duel? I don't like you. Why are you in office? Like, you're funny, but why the fuck are you in office?
The same reason RFK Jr. is our medical advisor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Actually, I have a question for the background. So does this cater to the trans medicalist side?
A little bit. I mean, a little
Okay.
bit. I mean, Tabby went back to transmed, but like, I'm not really transmed. But like, I can recognize that like self ID is valid, but like at some point, like, are you taking steps to alleviate your dysphoria or like help you with your incongruency? If you're
Yeah.
not doing anything at all, like, do you even have an incongruency at that point?
Well, see, this goes into
I'm the side
you
eye.
remember when Harley kept trying to tell me that I was trans and I had to identify with that label because I'm non-binary.
Right.
Even though I do have diagnosed dysphoria, I am not trans, and I stand on that hill.
Right.
I want to say it's really funny that we're just sitting here shooting shit with some friendlies and they're still bitching about us.
I'm watching
Son
them.
of a bitch.
I never liked them anyway, so I could care less.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
wait,
an earbud in
can
my
I
ear
leave
and
today?
I'm listening to them.
Yeah,
At the end of
I
the
saw
day-
you post in the chat. I have it on my watch. That's why I had to mention it. I think it's funny that we're just shooting shit, do not give two shits, and then
Can
they're
I-
still bitching.
Well, at the end of the day, if you don't have somebody talking bad about you somewhere for whatever, you're not doing something right.
If
Yeah.
they
Get in the
can
car.
I
hear
always
me,
have that box covered because my bitch mother always does.
if they can hear me real quick, since we got into a little bit in the comments. Leah, 13 and 33 are weird. It's disturbing. Thank
19.
you.
19 and
19.
33 is weird and
Yeah,
disturbing.
19.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah, like
The
me
hell
and
does
Echo,
a
me and Echo have been friends
33-year-old
for
have in common with a 19-year-old?
yeah,
That's
like
what I'm
as an
saying.
example, me and Echo have been friends for a long time. They have known me since I was like what, about 20?
Yeah.
And we have never crossed that fucking friend zone ever.
No.
And never
It's
will.
weird.
Because it makes
Not
us both
even
uncomfortable
joke.
because of the age difference.
Yeah, not even in a joking manner have we ever done that.
I
Because it's
just want
creepy.
to point out real quick 19 is the age of my little sister.
Demented.
Yeah,
Remember?
like, I'm about to turn 23 tomorrow. Like, no, thank you.
I remember when Demented had her Discord server, and there was an NSFW channel in there, and Donk tried coming at me because I didn't call out shit in the NSFW channel as an older person, and I'm like, dude, I don't go in NSFW channels.
Yeah, no.
NSFW, every single person in my Discord was 18 plus.
Yeah,
Listen,
You didn't have to
I
go in
said
that channel.
I didn't
I
want
love
to.
about my sister because, to put it in perspective, if my little sister, who is 19, came to me and told me she was talking to, dating, flirting with a 33-year-old, I would find that 33-year-old and kick their ass.
Be careful. Just be careful, yeah.
Nope.
I just find the age gap thing problematic. Like, I think that's a problem, like flirting and having that huge of an age gap. I don't like it, and I find it, like, it creeps me out when people do it around me. And I'm not saying, like, broccoli is grooming or anything like that, or they're P3 or anything like that. I just say it's creepy. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will prove that.
We made no claim.
My stance stays the same, and I'm going to put it out there. The G community in general, there's a creeper fucking problem within that community, and that should be called out more.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only mentioned it because Leah down there told me you're supposed to speak to other LGBT people, and I'm like, I think the general consensus is clear here that it's creepy.
Well, not just
Yeah, like I don't think I'm sorry. Is there a single person not on this panel that's not LGBT?
Not only that, I want to go back to what Echo said before.
All right.
Echo stated before, and I put in the comments section, action over words, etc., going out into the real world. If a lot of people online would actually go out into the real world, like LGBT bars, G bars, etc., they wouldn't be comfortable being 30-something-year-old dating a 19 because it's just creepy.
No.
No, not even like jokingly flirting. Like if someone, I'm sorry, that most people, if they saw that, you'd get smacked.
Right. So Bob pointed something out. They called me racist. I guess that makes two of us now. Okay. Not for nothing, but the loser squad has overused that term where I hate to say it and call me racist for this, but when that group of people sit there and say someone's racist, then I don't give it value. I don't give it a second thought. Like, show me evidence. Show me a fucking video of someone doing something racist or saying something racist, and then I'll be like, yeah, they're racist. But I'm not believing that group because they overuse it. Plain and simple.
I think it's good to just point out as well, talking about actions that a BIPOC person has done does not make you racist. There's this thing called accountability.
Ew.
So condos actions out either does not make you racist.
Okay, let me
Sorry,
address
I just
something.
read our chat.
Yeah, I want to
What
address
the
that.
fuck?
So Katie just said, I have plans to steal Katie or steal Corey from Hayden.
Corey.
Yeah, apparently I have plans to steal Corey from Hayden. I would fucking date both of them at the same time.
That's creepy.
I
Here's
would
a fun
love
fact
that.
about polyamory.
They're all the same age. Chat.
Yeah, we're all the same age. We're all in our 30s.
They are.
They're all in their 30s.
The fun facts, though, about polyamory is you're not stealing them from someone.
No. Like
No,
the-
but I think it's really freaking weird for KT to go into that shit when we kind of just dealt with something like that with them not that long ago. Not naming names, but
I can't do poly. I'll light their Honda Civic on fire.
I'm
just-
why
currently
is
in a
it always
poly.
Corey and Hayden? Why?
I don't
Why
know.
can't people just leave them two alone?
Dude,
They're cute together.
I'm currently in a poly relationship with two wonderful men.
Yeah, I can't do poly because I'm selfish.
Same.
Right?
Same.
Yeah. So I recognize that, like, when it comes to relationships, there's certain things that I can't give a partner that I'm okay with another person giving them that thing, and like that's okay with me. Like, I'm very much asexual, and if someone is a hypersexual person, I may not be able to fulfill those needs. Or if we have different interests in some parts, I may not be the person for that. So I have no problem sharing a person as long as like the communication is there, we're open and honest, and like we're just there for each other. Like, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, see, and it's different for me because my relationship is very monogamous. And I would understand more if it was like a situation like that where, like, I'm asexual and they're asexual, things like that, right? But they're not, and they're not bi or anything like that. So as far as it stands with my specific relationship, there's nothing else that another person can give them that I can't without, like, all they have to do is communicate.
Right. Right. I believe
It's
like
just
poly relationships can work. It's you got
Yeah.
the
And
communication.
poly relationships works on communication.
Like, I understand most of the aspects about that, but for me personally, I'm demisexual. It takes me a lot of time to get sexually comfortable with someone. So I don't think I could ever do another person.
Yeah.
This is too complicated. I'll just pay someone $100 to cuddle.
I have a lot of
Teen and robots.
I am pansexual, but demi-romantic. So I'm not interested in a relationship with someone unless I already have feelings for them.
Yeah.
And I don't really, like, once I do, and with my BPD,
For me, it's
once I
both.
do, but with my BPD, once I do have feelings for someone, that person becomes like my dead straight all I want. So
Yeah, for me, I have to be completely honest. I think that also has to do with the fact that I have BPD, so I'm possessive.
I have a lot of love to give.
Oh no.
And,
they got me on the background saying Echo is racist, transphobic, and classist. What will I ever do?
How are you transphobic and classist?
wait a minute.
I don't
have
want
a
to count
lot
how many
of
backgrounds I've been on.
Okay, how are you classist?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Puerto Rican, right?
Yep.
So how are you classist?
Yeah, how are you
literally-
classist?
Yeah, I'm literally Taino. My family, my father's side of my family is all from Puerto Rico. Like, my father's side is indigenous, okay? And we come from Puerto Rico, which is fucking a territory of the U.S. and has been held through fucking restrictions preventing its growth for decades. But I'm classist. I grew up poor. I was homeless and for some time there, and always lived on my own since late teens. And I fucking did what I had to do and took care of my shit. But I'm classist because I fucking put in the work. I don't know.
Right?
I work. I have a career and I pay all my own bills and take care of myself.
Oh, Chassie, that filter's fitting for you. Okay, go on.
Chassie the pizza, finally, his one true wish.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you ever want to like make a pizza party, I make killer pizzas.
Oh, I might take you up on that.
Killer
Wait,
as in good, or
Question, Casey, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Sweet, you're above 30. Cool. We can do a pizza party anytime.
I'll get the Pokemon
I
card.
don't get
Anybody
to come
got
to the
Yu-Gi-Oh?
party because I'm not above 30.
You're in
You
the
can fake
South.
That doesn't mean
mean,
anything. I
we
can
can
make
fake it.
arrangements.
I'm 23, so I'm probably discounted from this pizza party.
They think
Wait,
they're a
we're about to be
plant?
the same
Ugh.
age. My birthday's tomorrow and I'm turning 23.
Nice. I'll be 24 in October, so I'm assuming you're 2003?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
03.
Got it.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm turning 23 on the 23rd. So.
Hey, what is it? It's that type of birthday. What is it called? Where it's 23, not 23 the year, but it's golden birthday, I think it's called.
Golden birthday.
Yep. I want to play something. Okay. I think it's this one. No, that's GK.
Your Facebook is blowing the hell up.
Yeah, it's our group chat.
Always.
We're
I
talking
gotta
about
keep looking at my computer. Like, is it me?
What's
No,
it like
we're-
to have friends?
Kayla, you have friends.
Friends are
You
good.
just. Kayla, you have friends.
Yes, but you know, usually it's either me mostly talking in the group chat to myself, or
Well,
you
TV
spamming about certain maps.
Oh boy. All right.
I mean, a
like
couple
how I
days
did
ago, I was
that?
ripping apart a woman from Alaska.
Justice for my baby daddy, my secret gay lover, the man of my 20 children with a 36-inch penis and balls that hang to the floor with long,
Wow.
luscious hair that is gorgeous with gorgeous eyes. Yeah, justice for that man.
That's
That is
Leia
a
talking
19
about Brock. That's Leia talking about Brock, a 19-year-old talking about a 33-year-old.
Yeah.
That is
That's creepy as fuck.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That made me very uncomfortable.
I need this.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. My mother had me in her 30s. I could
I
never.
need that.
Let me just put it out there that, like, being in a healthy relationship, I would never speak about my partner like that.
Yeah.
They're not even in a relationship. They
No.
do it jokingly.
That doesn't sound like a joke.
Ew. That's not a joke.
I like to keep my comments behind closed doors to where only my husband and my boyfriend can hear them. Thank you.
I'll have
Thank
you know, I've heard some shit on the Discord VCs.
Same.
Yes, you
Oh
have.
my.
Yes, you have. But
I know
that's
things.
very limited. That's
Ooh.
I
very
know things
limited.
that I never asked to know, Joshua.
That's very limited to what's actually going on. I would like to make that known.
I need this.
Oh,
So
God.
this is one of my favorite pizzas I love to make because I love buffalo. So I make buffalo and blue cheese pizza.
Mm-hmm. So, you live where? Like, what state?
New York.
Close to me.
Ah,
Okay, so I'm
Alright.
gonna like
So only
message
4.5
my
hours
man
away.
and get him to get me a plane ticket now because spicy foods are right up my alley.
What's that say?
So I make the best
So-
buffalo.
Oh, okay. Wait, I gotta put on my glasses. Echo. You know
I
how
have my
this works.
glasses on and I can't read it. So
Yeah, hold
I
on.
can.
So this
Oh,
is
this
the
shit
key
ain't helping.
part to look at. Okay, here. Leia, I asked for consent, right? You clearly don't know a lick about me. So Brock
have a-
consented. Yeah, Brock consented to a 19-year-old saying stuff like that to him.
Ew. Scrapey.
That's
Ew.
weird as fuck.
mhm.
Oh,
And then
Gross.
here's Brock's conversation here. Haven't I asked
Oh,
you
that
for
Brock.
fucking consent on every joke? Oh my god, I'm gonna flip. Let her, Leia. Let her say whatever she wants. She's trying to get reaction out of you. Brock, I have. It's wild to say you sexually harassed me when I never made that claim ever, so just let her talk. Nobody's saying like sexual harassment. What we're saying is it's creepy for a 19-year-old to make comments like that to someone in their 30s and flirt with them and everything like that.
What's concerning to me are I know for a fact that these people have also made topics and comments about Leonardo DiCaprio and how creepy his relationships and stuff are. So how are you able to like do that, recognize that's creepy, and not recognize that this is also creepy?
So wait. You find Leonardo DiCaprio's relationship creepy, yet you don't find what the fuck you're doing creepy? The hypocrite.
Rules for them and not for me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and let me point out one
creepy.
of their excuses for all that shit is that it's normal in the gay community to do that type of shit, to over sexualize each other.
I mean,
Chassie, be honest.
they're not wrong.
Yeah, but
No, they're not wrong. It's a big problem in the gay community. The
No,
G
but that does not
community
make it
specifically.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's very common.
Good examples of things
Oof.
like this is like at one point in time, it was normal for indigenous peoples to be taken from their home as children and put into a school to assimilate them. That doesn't make that okay.
So personally, me, if Connor were my boyfriend, ever did anything like that, I'm sorry, we're breaking up, babes. You're to your ring.
Ooh, I love vampire look.
Love it. Casey, are you
Hi,
like
Tabby.
Casey? Are you like transmed? Is that your take on the whole thing?
I'm on HRT. I've been on HRT for quite a few years.
Okay.
So
Are your views
No
like
surgery.
transmedicalist views?
no, not really. I've had
Just so everyone's aware to watch our language, the child is here.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I'm half and half.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you. Last time I had, because I had another TikTok account, I deleted it just because I was getting like hassled by a lot of the trans medicalists and gender critical people. And at the time, my mom was in the hospital, my grandma was in the hospital. Oh, it was terrible, terrible. Okay, mentally, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Emotionally, I wasn't
Protect your
there.
peace.
Honestly, I came out when I was 19. I socially started transition at 22. Okay. And then I was fine because back in the day, there wasn't really much around here in my area. Okay. To with the medications, so I had to like outsource. So I had to go up like further in the state because it's just one country, like, like we're all
Yeah.
still surrounded by tons of rednecks. So I was finally able to find a place that would take me so I can start my HRT. And it really still bothers me. I wish I was able to start sooner. But I'm finally happy for the past, I think, 5 or 6 years now that I've been on HRT. Has definitely helped me. So
I've been on.
I like the
HRT for
infantilized
almost
comment
4
in the
years.
thing.
Yeah, they just want attention. I've been on HRT for almost 4 years. The end of July will be 4 years. I have had bottom surgery. I socially am just me. I
they
don't
just
go
want
around like
attention.
shouting at people I'm trans. I just exist, and whatever happens, happens.
I didn't block them, by the way.
No, I know.
I'm like the same way.
I just muted
Like
it.
usually, like on social media, I'm like
Get your attention from Brock.
I take pride in who I am. I can't forget that I'm trans or anything. So usually, like I say, trans is beautiful or whatever, and a picture of me. That's just normal. But when I'm outside, like I do what anybody else does. I have my own hobbies. I go out and do my errands. And that's
Like
it.
trans is a side note on my life.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think anything outside, like media, whatever, we're just normal, average people. We're not mentally ill. We're not deranged. We're nothing like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, people tend to make it an issue when it really is not an issue.
Yeah, I know. My father made it into a
Right.
huge issue. He disowned me.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm anti-Semitic as well.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That's news to me as a German Jew person.
Who said that, Echo? Who said that?
Oh, that's what's on Bug's background right now. It says Echo is racist, transphobic, anti-Semitic, and classist.
Do they not know what anti-Semitic
You're
is?
getting quite the list.
No, they don't. Oh, I should add on to that. I love faggots. I'm gonna add on to their list.
Yes.
There's the homophobia right there.
Oh my God.
I support this. I support this.
There's the
It's a
homophobia.
delicious Italian bread
homophobia,
that's rainbow in food coloring.
Yes.
Joshua, go get my meme real quick. Wait, I gotta get my meme.
Curious, like, what was it that you said that was anti-Semitic?
Because I took issue with all religions and people putting it on there, so I was on the Reddit. I was like, yeah, fuck Allah, fuck God, fuck any religion. Don't put that on other people. So apparently,
They must not
because I
know me
said
then.
that, yeah, that makes me anti-Semitic.
I
The
say
amount
that's
of videos on my page that say
anti-Semitic.
fuck God, like, I'm sorry, you don't know me then.
I'm just coming up to call it Echo and to add to the list of accusations and say that Echo is also a chubby chaser. Do you think?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I love my chubbies.
This is horrifying.
Yep.
Because Echo
Valkyrie-
loves me and I'm a bitch.
I love my baby. Apparently, I got plans to steal you from Corey, but I'd rather join both of you.
Oh, she just walked in the other room. But yeah, we heard
No,
that.
it said
and I
that,
was
you
like,
know-
I was laughing my ass off. I turned to Hayden and I'm like,
Oh, that was wild.
like apparently this is what
May I ask what does a trans baby mean? Like knowledge.
Yeah, so trans baby, like baby trans are people that are just starting their transition. Like they come to the realization, hey, I'm trans. I want to transition. I want to socially transition, whatever. It's that initial acknowledgement. This is where self-ID is valid because you got to realize that about yourself. And then you sit there and say, okay, I'm going to be trans. I'm going to be my authentic self, but they're just starting out. So they may not exactly pass. They may not be on HRT, but want to go on that. They may not fully social transition. So it's just people that are new to transitioning and being trans. That's all. So I support new trans people.
But question, Echo. Be a baby trans, wouldn't you have to, I don't know, start some kind of transition?
Typically, yes. Like there's an ambition or like wanting to make some sort of change. It's that whole.
I mean,
like, being
I'm
new.
not trans, but I thought the first step was therapy and getting a diagnosis.
Sometimes.
Like
Everybody's
I
journey
had
is
to go
different.
through therapy, psychiatry.
Yeah, I know.
Because truth matters. Truth does matter. The individual that we are referring to claims to have been diagnosed years and years and years and years and years and years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, baby.
But doesn't have any kind of resources to do anything about it. So let's be
I
fair.
also have to point this out. I don't know if it's the same for this sort of thing, but as a disabled person with multiple diagnoses, including mental, they can change, especially if they're misdiagnosed. Because I was originally diagnosed with bipolar, and then it was changed to borderline personality disorder.
Well, that's kind of like my diagnosis started off as a body dysmorphia because they also diagnosed me with Anna. And over time, talking to my therapist and things, they changed that diagnosis because they realized I didn't have body dysmorphia, I had gender dysphoria.
Yeah, so I feel like if you're evaluated as a child, then maybe you should get evaluated once you're an adult. Especially like in your late 20s or like mid 20s, like Bug is. Like maybe if they were diagnosed as a child, maybe they should also think about getting reevaluated.
Yeah.
Shit, that's reevaluated 3 damn times.
It's always good
Yeah.
to check back in. Like I'm in therapy all the time. Like I go every week. The other week was very interesting because like it was a 3-hour long session. The first hour was normal, and then like my therapist was like out in public with me and everything, just kind of seeing how like I am in public and how I go through all that. And just fucking getting a feel for everything and where she could help out. So it was an amazing experience.
I am pro therapy. I think people should use it very much. Some people wouldn't be acting the way that they do if they just had a therapist.
I'm
That
looking
said,
at you, male population.
I have two therapists. One for something that I'm not ready to disclose. The other one for pretty much everything else. And she is very lovely and amazing. And right now she's currently trying to get me to unpack and recenter around grief currently.
Wait, Thick, do you play Call of Duty? Or I'm sorry, do you play like PUBG?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of battle royales.
Okay.
I mean, I do play. So the shooters I do play are like based historical because I love history.
Probably wouldn't say that word, huh?
Not gonna
What?
lie,
What word?
I'm peeping your
Last
profile.
word?
Not gonna lie. Oh yeah,
Oh my.
the
Pew
pew
pew.
pewers.
So do you like War Thunder?
Yes, I played War Thunder, World of Tanks, Warships, Hell Let Loose, Hold Fast, Nation at War. That's historical, where you set in the Napoleonic era. What else?
Tabby, she's got a picture of a "Don't Tread on Me" trans flag. You would fit in good with my friends. Wait, Living Bake Girl, why are we not playing PUBG together? Hello?
I just want to let everybody know that Bugs Bunny is currently in Fortnite. If you have the Battle Pass, Bugs Bunny is the last part of the
I
Battle
want the
Pass.
drag queen, Bugs Bunny. Give me
It's
that
not
one.
the drag queen.
Damn it, then give me Jessica Rabbit, you fuckers. If I was rich, you'd know. I'd either look like Amanda Lepore or Jessica
I
Rabbit.
would like to point
no in
out,
between.
right? Just to point it out, they put Kim Kardashian in Fortnite just to turn around and put a jacket on an axolotl because parents complained that the axolotl was naked.
To be fair, why
I'm a
did
furry.
Kim get booty and my Tom Holland Spider-Man based skin did not get booty? We
Better
know Batman has booty.
Better question. Why does Kim have booty in a plunged V-neck, but Sabrina Carpenter couldn't have the right leggings?
Thank you. That too. But I'm more angry about the Tom Holland Spider-Man character not having booty.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. It's not like they can't go back and change the character because, again, they literally have gone back and changed characters due to people complaining about them.
To be fair, in Fortnite, usually in June, they do drop free emotes and sprays that are Pride related. There is a fan one in there, and there's quite a few different skins that are, I would say, very trans-coded. I have one where you can switch between one skin that's male appearing and one that's female appearing. There's also several skins that are the traditional pink, blue, and white. So very trans flag coded, in my opinion.
Yes. The other thing about Fortnite that I really like as a company is the CEO and founder of Fortnite buys acreage of forest and donates them to conservatories so that they can be protected wildlife instead of just able to be messed with.
And this is why I play Fortnite. Animal rights do matter, guys, okay? Animal rights do matter. And fuck you, SeaWorld. Thank
Yeah.
Chazzy, you're running.
What? Yeah, there's a clown chasing me with a hammer. It's a heterosexual Trump supporter.
Run,
they're funny.
Chazzy, run.
Run.
Yeah.
Better run.
I'm not going back in that closet.
Are we sure it's a heterosexual Trump supporter, or is it a Gorper or whatever the fuck it's called?
It's Pam Bondi.
Groiper? A Groiper?
Yeah, Gorper.
It's Pam Bondi. Love this
But,
ugly bitch.
I will probably check y'all later because my meds are starting to hit and I don't feel like saying stupid shit on live. So
Yeah.
I will talk to y'all tomorrow.
I'm going to wrap it up here shortly because I don't
Happy
plan
birthday.
on staying on TikTok all night and everything like that. So my
Neither
happy
do I.
ass is going to see about playing video games with Living Bakerl.
I have to drive to Long
Can we just
Island.
mention how Chazzy makes a gorgeous woman?
Chazzy
Thank
would.
you. It's the makeup. I'm
Chazzy
working on it. Surgery is expensive.
Doll.
Wait, Tabs,
Surgery's
PUBG or
expensive.
Fortnite? I want to
That's
get some
Fortnite.
food. Okay. I want to get some food or something. I don't know. I need another drink because mine's empty.
Yeah, we all know, Miss Ruby. We all know. Pay no attention to those people. They're hypocrites.
Yeah.
They're mainly mad because they got caught out.
Yeah.
Tell them they can add homophobia as well, because
Yes.
I said the F slur.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Bertha's-
I
I'm new
love
here, so
being
no one-
canceled. You're good. You're good.
Okay,
I love
great.
being canceled. So
Taylor Swift once said, I like my friends canceled.
yep. Listen, there's GCs always trying to cancel me. There's people on the left always trying to cancel me. I exist out of pure hatred, and I'm going to keep existing as long as people hate me and keep me relevant. So that's what it is. People
I just
want me
don't
to
care.
exist on that. Stop talking about me.
You know, there's
I'll
a
fade
quote
away.
for that.
Yeah.
There's a quote for that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You exist. They need to get over it.
Yep.
Wants to cancel you. Are you going to cancel them so hard, Puck?
So hard I'll get the Astroglide.
Please.
I'll get the water-based. No allergies.
Right. God forbid I flirt with people in my age range. I will never see. I will never flirt with Wildflower. I will never flirt with Demented. They're not in my age range, right? But people.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
I'm
Echo.
happy in my corner not
You're
being
young.
flirted with.
Yeah.
I'll flirt with you. How's our baby?
No mention. Not even one mention.
The bean is doing good.
Joshua, how old are you? I always forget.
23.
Yeah, 23. You're below my age range. You're below my age range.
You
Listen,
didn't even mention
I'm
me.
just upset I wasn't invited to
I
the
knew
pizza
you were
party.
young. You can come to the pizza party.
Yay!
We can do
Can
pizza.
we?
I can make it. Make wings too.
Do you have? Do you
Oh
have?
my
Capri
gosh, I
Suns?
love you so much. You're
Casey,
you're
I
speaking my
know.
language. Wings have been a really strong craving of mine.
Yeah, but remember, the baby said that the baby didn't like it.